Great morning. Great morning, you guys. Great morning. I am so excited for today's word. I apologize for being late. I'm going to have to shift my time just a little bit. As you know, I've got some transitions that are happening. But look, let me tell y'all something. You want to get on and you want to make sure that you share this broadcast. So let me get there and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share. Woo! What an amazing day. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day, hump day. Listen, I don't know about you, but normally when you think about Wednesday, you think, oh, I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through. Well, I'm excited because I'm halfway there. Not because I'm halfway through, because I'm halfway there. And that is an exciting perspective to be able to have. Great morning. Let me know who's here and where you are tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you are tuning in from. I'm going to share. Let me share on IG. I'm going to share on Facebook. All right. Hey, Christina. How are you, gorgeous? So good to see you. Let me hit these real quick. I got to give sound effects. All right. Let me send those out. All right, on Facebook, I got just a little more sharing to do. Y'all hold on. Change is coming, honey. That's the song right there. Oh, I sent you the video, Christina. You already here, girl. All right. So I've now shared, y'all. I have shared. I am live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And I am super excited for today's word. They got some Santa designs, y'all. Let me see what they're doing for Christmas. What y'all doing for Christmas? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. Thank you for sharing. Great morning, April. April and I were just together trading, making money, making moves, making money, making moves. So I'm excited. We had a great day this morning. So we're looking forward to the results of our trading experience this morning. Look, I believe. So there are so many songs that deal with I believe, right? And this morning we listened to one, and the songwriter said, I believe. I need to let me get the words to it so I can. April, who is that by? Oh, Sean McLemore and Zacardi. I love Zacardi Cortez. He's such an amazing young man. Everybody a young man for me. Okay. Oh, it's James Fortune and them. Look, April got her money. When we were talking about the trading, she said, money, 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 money. I love it. I love it. All right. So, y'all, these are the lyrics to that song. Um, James Fortune has to do his little talk. You know what he does. Okay. Hold on. Let me get to the lyrics. The lyrics. That's what I want. Now, y'all know I'm trying to get to lyrics. And y'all done took me to Spotify. Okay. Lyrics. Can I get some lyrics? Mm, let me put lyrics in. Lyrics. Okay. Y'all still with me? All right. So the song says, I believe the storm will soon be over. I believe the rain will go away. I believe that I can make it through it. I believe it's already done. Now remember our last live, I talked about it's already done. God told us it's time, it's already done, and now it's I believe. It's time, it's already done, and now I believe. He says, I believe family will get better. I believe God will provide. I believe the promise that he made. I believe it's already done. I believe that my God is a healer. I believe that I will survive. I believe that God is able. I believe it's already done. Now, I feel like what God has done is taken this week and like begun to tie things together, right? We started out with it's time. It's time. Like, when is this going to happen? It's time. When do I need to do it? Now. It's time. Right? And so as we begin to do things, what we're going to see is, I told you, there is a strong north wind blowing at your back. So it's going to push you forward. It's going to encourage change. This is a season of quick change, rapid transformation. I'm telling you, it's going to seem like, wait a minute, what happened? What just happened? But if you listen, if you will stand on the fact that it's already done, whatever that work is, that it is a finished work. It is a finished work. It's not that God is doing it, God has done it. Past tense. God did. God did it. God did it, and now I see. Right? So it's time, it's already done, and now I believe. Because God is limited in what he can do based on our belief. If we don't believe it, then it's not going to be able to achieve it, right? Because what you believe, you can achieve. If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right. You're always right when you speak over your life because your words create your life. So if you say, I can't do this, you're absolutely right, you can't. If you say, I can do it, you're absolutely right, you can't. Either way, you're right, because that's what's going to show up in your life. So we have to understand that we have to declare what it is God says and not what we see. We have to declare what God says and not what we see. As we make those declarations, things begin to happen. One thing quick on the heels of another because of what we say. If we say the negative, we're going to see the negative. We're going to get the negative. We're going to experience the negative. That's what's going to happen. And we're going to get more and more negative. If we declare the positive, we're going to see the positive. We're going to get more positive, and we're going to see change. If you want to change something, you don't talk about how bad it is. You talk about the greatness of it, right? Now that's challenging because we're used to saying what we see. We're used to saying what we see. We're used to saying what our natural eyes see. We're used to saying what we feel, what our emotions are doing. And so what we do is we allow our eyes and our emotions to rule our life and create our life. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my eyes creating my life. I don't want my eyes creating my life. Not, I don't, because that's all I see in the natural. No, then I'm going to put my eyes on something else. If my eyes are creating my life, I'm going to make sure I keep before me the vision. The vision must stay before you. Keep the vision before you. And though it may tarry, wait for it, because the vision is for an appointed time. God has an appointed time for things to happen. April talking about, Lord, you're in my business today. I'm in my business too, April, right? We got to declare what God said and not what we see. So let me tell you what happens. We sabotage ourselves, our lives, relationships, opportunities. We sabotage them with the words that we speak out of our mouth. We sabotage them because we don't believe it's already done. We sabotage them because we lack the faith, and not just the faith, the discipline to produce it. I've learned that for me, any change that happens in my life, there's a certain place I have to get to and be at in order to create change in my life. Because once I make the decision to create the change, I'm going to do it. But I got to make a decision, not like kind of make a decision or say I'm going to do it, but I don't really believe it. I said it, but I don't really believe it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe it, right? If I don't believe it, I promise you I'm not going to do it. But if I believe it, and I'm at that point where, I'm like, no, I got to do this. Hey, Amber. Hey, my beautiful daughter. I'm going to do this. Okay. So I'll give you an example. We just started our 90-day physical transformation challenge. Look, Body by Am is our trainer. Amber's our trainer. We've produced workout plans, meal plans, grocery lists for people based on their body type, all that. And let me tell you what, I said, okay, I'm getting ready to get serious about, I'm serious about losing this weight. I'm serious. There's my other daughter on IG. Hey, baby. I'm serious about dropping this weight. I needed to lose 27 pounds. It was initially 25, but I picked up a couple of pounds. So they got to go too. Okay. So it's the 25 plus the 2 that I picked back up. I love you, boo. I love all my children. So I weighed yesterday. I took pictures of my weight, my body composition, oh my goodness, all those things, all those numbers. I took pictures and I posted them publicly in our group. Hey, this is my weigh-in. So I weighed in, and then this morning, because yesterday, I'm serious now. Remember, yesterday I was serious. Yesterday was a low carb day for me. It was a low carb day for me because the day before I'd eaten a lot of carbs. So I didn't have a whole lot of carbs yesterday. Yesterday, I was serious about my intermittent fasting. I did my 16 hours. I fasted for 16, and then I had an 8-hour window to eat. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really super strict on what I eat during that 8 hours. I'm not super strict on it. That's just me. I'm not super strict. I don't eat perfectly or anything like that, not even close. But I try to be aware of what I'm eating, right? I even allowed myself to have some cake yesterday. But I chose for dinner. I had some meat for lunch. It was fried. I ain't gonna lie. And some fries, right? So there's some carbs, right? So for dinner, what I had for dinner, y'all might not believe me, but I had greens. I had collard greens for dinner. That was my dinner, collard greens. I had collard greens, but I had some cake earlier. So I had collard greens for dinner, and I went to bed. I got in probably 2.5 of these. So 64, probably about 86 ounces of water. Today I start tracking. So you can download my fitness pal, and you can enter your results there, track your food, track your water intake, track your exercise. You can do all that there. Hey Charla, and you can use the free version. Of course, I did the upgrade version so I can experience those features, and then I'm gonna see if I want those features. Okay. It's my fitness pal, right? Amber, let me know, Amber. Put it in the chat. Okay. So I was just serious, and I'm going to track. I'm going to track my water intake because water is important, y'all. You got to drink water. Now, this is something that I do. I drink liquid IV. I drink one liquid IV a day. Sometimes I might get a little more than one, but I drink a liquid IV a day. And I'm going to tell you why, because my body tends to dehydrate. So liquid IV hydrates my body, and it helps it to absorb the water that I put into it and not just have it sitting there. I tend to go to the bathroom more often. It begins to flush me, all of those things. So I do a liquid IV a day. Okay. I also do my supplements. Y'all know I do my Alive apple cinnamon, my Alive apple beach cherry, my Alive liquid collagen. I do my sprays. I do my empowered, my crave, my dreaming, my calm. I use my sprays, and I do it because that system helps my body to function the way it was created to function. So what I'm doing is giving my body what it needs in order to help me achieve my goal. Well, y'all, I got on the scale today. This morning. I just did this yesterday, right? Yesterday. I got on the scale this morning. I went from 217 point something to 216 point something. I'd lost a pound. I'd lost a pound since yesterday. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to do that, but what I am telling you is, and your weight will fluctuate. It'll fluctuate. And I'm not even telling you to weigh yourself every day, but I felt like I needed to weigh myself. And I discovered I'd lost a pound. If I had gained a pound, I wouldn't have tripped about it. I wouldn't have been like, oh my God, I gained a pound. I'm not going to do it. Because just like in trading, you're going to have some up and you're going to have some down. And you've got to prepare yourself for that. Because if you don't prepare yourself for that, when you hit your downs, then you'll quit. When you hit your downs, you'll doubt. When you hit your downs, you'll feel overwhelmed, right? When you hit your downs, you'll feel like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not perfect. All of your saboteurs will begin to come up. We don't have time for that. You've got to grow up. You've got to mature. Today, our devotional for our Pips, Praise, and Profits reboot dealt with being God's discipline. That God's discipline don't feel good. It ain't fun, right? But it's necessary, because on the other side of God's discipline, there is a harvest waiting for you. So last night, we needed to get out the emails to the people who had taken the body type quiz. If you've not joined 90-day physical transformation, you need to join, right? If you've not taken the body type quiz, you need to do it, right? So we needed to get the emails out. And so I was tired, y'all. It had been a long day. I'd done a lot and I was tired, but I said those emails were going to go out yesterday. So what I did was I made myself stay up and get them done and get them out. Amber can attest. She was getting emails last night, probably all kinds of hours her time. But I got them all out before midnight my time so that it was still officially yesterday. Why did I do that? Why was that so important? I said that I was going to do it. And I am committed in this season to really holding firm to my word. And that means not saying yes to stuff, not just saying yes to stuff. It means saying no. It means giving myself time to think. It means allowing myself to set boundaries. It means protecting my peace. It means all of that. So that means that I'm not rushing necessarily to do stuff, right? So got it done. I'm proud of me. I've been working on my timeliness because I have not been timely. And the reason that I say I have not been timely is I'm very much about people. So I'll get caught up in people, having conversations, doing this, doing that. And I overestimate my ability. Thank you, my baby. My baby says she's proud of me. Oh. So I overestimate what I can get done in a time frame. So I overestimate, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and then I'm unable to do it. I get frustrated, I get overwhelmed, I shut down, I can't do it. Because if I get overwhelmed, baby, listen, it's gonna be a problem. So I have to pull my calm out. I have to pull my calm out. And what I did last night was I pulled my calm out. I said, okay, I need to get it done. I need to make this happen. I took 4 sprays of my calm, just wind me down a little bit. I don't want to be too mellow, but wind me down some so that I can get done what I need to get done. My focus has improved, my clarity, my energy. I'm getting it done. I'm making it happen. So I didn't end up going to bed till about 12:47. I left my desk. I took the girls to the bathroom, and then I got into bed. So probably 1 something, I went to sleep. My husband said, "Are you trading in the morning?" I trade at 5 a.m. I said, "Yeah." He said, "Hmm, like, you're not going to get any sleep." He was right. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I've got stuff to do. And so what I do is I said, okay, I could have said, oh, y'all, I'm tired. I'm not going to get up and trade. No, because this is a season of maintaining my word, right? So anything that I could not firmly commit to, I try to take it off the table. Okay. Y'all, this is a process. It is a growth process, but it is a necessary process. Is it comfortable? No. Is it fun? No. Does it feel good? No, it does not feel good. But in order to get where I'm going, I have to change my commitment to my word. I have to be impeccable with my word. I have to be impeccable with it. And then I have to also increase my timeliness. Those are necessities. I have to be able to get things done. I have to be not just get things done eventually, but be effective and efficient. I've got to be effective and efficient. So whatever I need to do to make that happen, that's what I have to do. So last night, I set the devotion for today to go into the 90-day physical transformation challenge group this morning at 5 a.m. my time, which is 6 a.m. on the East Coast. I set it so that it automatically went in. I'll go through and I'll set it for like the week, you know? So on Sundays, my new routine will be that I'll go in and I'll set my posts for the week so that I don't have to worry about having to put them on there. Y'all, you've got to do what you've got to do, because I'm telling you, in order to get what God has for you, you must change. It's not going away. There are no shortcuts. You must change. I must change. But I can't change for somebody else. Can't change for somebody else. My change has to be about me. It has to be my decision. It has to be my choice. And it has to be my commitment, because I'm the one that's going to have to follow through on it. When you try to change because someone wants you to change, what you're doing is you're, trying to do, but it's not in your heart. It's not in your heart. Like, you don't believe you really need to change, but okay, well, I'll do it because they said that's what they need. I'm going to do it. But their commitment to it often fails. Can't hold it down. But when you commit to changing for you, right? You commit to changing because it's what you need to do in order to be the version of you that God needs you to be, in order to get to the version of you that He created. He didn't create us late. He didn't create us lazy. He didn't create us not able to keep our word. He didn't do any of that. So check this out. Listen to me, y'all. The only way that you will get what God has for you is by changing you, for you. Got to change you for you. You've got to change you for you. Not for your husband, not for your wife, not for your friends, not for your business partners, not for anybody else but you. When you do that, you'll be able to press through. Hey, Basam, how are you, boo? you'll be able to press through. In the absence of that, you'll be able to press through for a while, and then you'll fall back into the old patterns, back into the old way of doing things. You'll fall back. It's easy to fall back because it's comfortable. We've gotten comfortable doing it. We've gotten used to doing it. It's what we know. It's our automatic default. Like operating from our saboteurs is our automatic default. You can't operate on default. You have to operate with intention. You have to operate with intention. So get intentional about what you're doing. Get intentional about your day. Get intentional about how you move. Get intentional. And when you get intentional, you will begin to see the results that you desire, the results that you need. Thanksgiving week, the week like Thanksgiving, the week right after Thanksgiving, my daughter was here and we did a therapy session together. So I had my therapy session on Monday. I asked her if she would join, if she wanted to join. She said yes. I asked my therapist, could she join? She joined. And we went through a therapy session together. We didn't have a set agenda of what we were going to talk about. It wasn't about, oh, I want to get her on there and I'm going to tell her about herself. And it wasn't that for my daughter. We needed to just have a space where we could talk about some things so that we could get clarity, so that we could support one another, encourage one another. It was necessary. Okay. So we did our session. And in that session, I told my therapist, I said, yeah, I put in some job applications. I said, Monday, I'm going to have choices. Monday, I'm going to have choices. I'm going to have choices. Monday, we didn't meet Monday, but by Monday, I had choices. We met yesterday and I really had choices. I really had choices. Okay. You've got to trust God and believe God. But do you know what I did? I made sure I was not late for an interview. I was early. And I'm not talking about 15 minutes. I said, I'm not taking no chances on weather, car problems, accidents, anything. I'm not taking any chances. So I literally was at my interview location like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes before my interview. Dr. V. Okay? Like, that's what we have to do. Hey, Phoenicia. Great morning, gorgeous. Hey, Charla. Hey, my sister Amy in Pensacola. Girl, I just dropped a pound overnight. So I'm telling y'all need to be a part of this 90-day physical transformation challenge. Y'all need to come on with us now. Come on with us. So I'm telling y'all this because the normal thought process is you don't tell people what you're going through when you're going through it. You tell them what you went through after you got through it. And what God told me a long time ago is he said, you are to be my process in the open. He said, I'm going to make your life oh my God, y'all, what is it? What did he say? I'm gonna put your life on display, on public display. So people are going to see you go through it. They're going to see you go through all the stuff that you go through. They're going to see you and you're going to share with them. You're going to share your ups. You're going to share your downs. You're going to share your frustrations. You're going to share your joys. You're going to share the process, because when people don't understand the process, they think that somehow people just got there. And even when they say, well, no, I went through stuff, they didn't see it, so it doesn't seem real to them. My job, and I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm not telling anybody else what to do, but my job is to be the one on public display, which means I'm going to have body pictures in the group. You're going to see my fat, my belly. You're going to see my handles. You're going to see some dimples. You're going to see that stuff. Why? People need to know that, listen, underneath those clothes is some stuff going on. God is trying to get you somewhere, but he can't get you there if you're not willing to do the work on you. I believe that God has already done it. And I believe that miracles are happening in my life and your life. And I believe that I have made it through it. I believe you have made it through it because it's already done. The question is, do you believe? Because I can believe all day long, but if you don't believe, my belief won't produce for you. So let's believe God. Let's trust God. Let's let's take this journey and really do it. You also yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, I created a hold on. I did a thing for the group. So let me edit it to make it a little easier. Um, it is 90-day PTC. 90-day PTC. So it's facebook.com/90-day PTC. 90-day PTC, 90-day physical transformation challenge. Everything we do is about body type, intermittent fasting, carb cycling, and using these incredible products that have absolutely changed my life, my life, my sprays, because they have made a difference. And you got to understand that we do not, our bodies, and I don't care how much we eat right, our bodies do not get everything we need from food. They don't. You can eat clean, you can eat raw, you can do all of that, but you're still not going to get everything you need. So that's why supplementation is important, and not just supplementation, but good, solid supplementation. You got to use some good stuff. What I love about our products is they are all natural, no preservatives, all natural, no preservatives, and they have a high absorption rate. Y'all, listen, this is how I know it works. I told you guys the other day that I was using the Empowered. I normally am low in B12, but I started using the Empowered, and I might have gotten a little carried away with it sometimes. I was having a rough day and I needed to, increase my day. I might have took some more sprays, right? Well, because the spray gives 93% absorption, when I went to the doctor, like my B12 level was like 120%. It was over. I had an overage of B12 because of how effective these sublingual sprays are. Hey, Denise, how are you? Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Thank you, Charla. I appreciate you guys. What I know is this. I don't have time to sell anybody pipe dreams. I don't have time to just make you feel good. I don't have time to give in to your insecurities and your issues. I don't have time to coddle you. If you want some truth, if you're ready to really change your life, holler at me. But if you just want someone who's going to say, oh, you're right, oh, it's okay, I'm probably not the person that you want to be around in this season, especially. I wasn't before, but you really don't want to be around me in this season, because not only am I telling the truth, right? I'm not only am I telling the truth, I'm holding people accountable, starting with me. And accountability is not about punishment. Accountability is about what we can do, what we are capable. So maybe a better way to say it is I'm holding people capable. I'm holding people capable. And we are just that. Remember, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. Look, you guys, I pray that you got something out of this word. I pray that the word blessed you. And if the word blessed you and you want to sow a seed, you absolutely can do that. You can do that at Cash App $DRV Johnson 777, Cash App $DRV Johnson 777, as I am another pound down. As I am another pound down, y'all. I'm excited about that pound. Listen, and it gave me additional incentive to maintain my fast today and to eat well today. Today is a high carb day for me. So I get to kind of splurge a little bit. Now, I know Amber said, you want to eat good carbs. I get it. but I'm gonna have some bad carbs in there too. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I am. I'm just talking about me. That's me. Okay. Y'all eat all the good carbs. Y'all do all the right stuff. I know I'm not there. So I'm not getting rid of a lot of myself. I'm not. So you all listen, I pray the word blessed you. If you want some of these products, we've got some amazing deals going on, and you can literally get these products, get started with the products for as little as $50, right? But it just gives you a trial. You just get to try it. You get to taste it, right? What I'm going to tell you is you're going to be mad, because after you do and you begin to feel the difference, you're going to want more. So, but we start at $50. We got some other 50, 75, 100, 199. Look, we can put the package together that you need. So listen, get with me or get with whoever shared this live with you. So, and say, hey, can you get me on those products? Can you get me those products? Because you want these products in your life. You don't believe me? Just watch. Don't believe me? Just watch. All right, you guys, I pray that you have an absolutely amazing, incredible, and epic day. Make today your best day yet. Love you to life and life more abundant. Be blessed. Mwah.